Namaste. Welcome back home to your yoga mat. We'll dive into the practice by regulating our breath. In a cross-legged position, place the hands on top of your knees, palms up. Sit up tall and close your eyes. Trust my voice. Trust this journey. Take a big inhale in through your nose and out your nose. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take the biggest breath you've taken all day. Open your eyes and sigh everything out. From here, extend both legs towards straight. With the sit bones still flushed with the mat, inhale both arms to touch the sky. Exhale to fold down to caterpillar. Grab hold of what feels good today and feel free to use a block or bolster like I do to support your fold. If your hamstrings are tight today, bend your knees generously or hold on to your thighs or shins, or you can even use a towel to wrap around your feet. Wherever you are, know that you are where you're meant to be. All you have to do now is to try to stay calm and flow with your breath, taking deep inhales in through your nose and out your nose throughout this practice. Take another inhale here. Exhale, we'll start easing out of the pose. For our next move, we'll come into deer. Swing the left leg behind and bend both legs at about 90-degree angle. Since perfection is just a myth, you don't have to do a perfect 90 degrees. Feel free to adjust, making sure there's no pain in the knees. Inhale to grow tall, reach the arms up. Exhale to fall down to your own sweet degree. You can use a block or bolster to bring the earth closer to your palms, your elbows, or you can even support the right knee with a folded blanket to bring the ground closer to your body. Feel the stretch on your right hip and left inner thigh, and don't worry if the left hip is hovering way above the earth. Keep the breath flowing in and out of your nose. Close your eyes if they aren't yet. Remember why we're here today. No hurries, no worries. Now that you're home on your mat, You are exactly where you should be. There's nothing to over effort or overthink except to focus on listening to the sound of your breath. If you're down on the ground, slowly and gently crawl back up. Take a moment here to arrive and to resettle. Now place your palms on the floor for support. Curl the left toes on the mat and scoot your left leg towards straight behind you. Can lower the tops of the left foot. Once you've found your place, inhale to a straight back. Exhale to fold once more in sleeping swan. In this pose, all you need to do is make sure the hips are level and there's no discomfort on the left knee. If you're feeling pain on your left knee, you'll want to come up on your toes, and if the hips are not level and you're collapsing onto the right side, then it might be a good idea to lower the intensity of this pose. Once you've found your spot for today, focus on the sensations of the stretch and let go and let be. If you're in a deep fold, come up onto the fingertips and press back up. Tuck the back toes and slide the right leg behind you. We'll switch sides now by bringing the left leg to the front at a 90-degree angle and keeping the right leg behind. Deer pose on this side, bending both knees, more or less 90 degrees, but doesn't have to be exact depending on where your body and mind are today. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, you can lower down to the ground or a block or bolster. Remember that every yoga pose does not have to be perfect. As long as you're feeling good, then you found your perfect spot. And when you're there, simply close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out your nose. There's a Buddhist quote that goes, "Peace comes from within, do not seek it without." Like how the ocean can calm itself, know that only you can bring calmness and equanimity to your mind and your days. Let's take another inhale here, and on the exhale, we'll slowly unravel from the pose by pressing up to your palms and taking another moment to resettle. Now curl the right toes on the floor and straighten your right leg behind. We'll now do pigeon on the side. Inhale to straighten your back. Exhale to fold and find your place under the sun today. Make sure the hips are level and you're not collapsing onto your left side. Close your eyes and return to the sound of your breath. If you were laying down on your belly, gently and slowly crawl your way up. Push the palms onto the floor. Now tuck the right toes on the mat and bring the left leg to join the right. Lower onto your belly and we'll come into Sphinx pose by sliding the elbows right underneath the shoulders. Press up onto the forearms. Keep your neck long and straight. And feel your thighs and tops of the feet strongly rooted onto the earth. For our last few moments here, feel free to come to seal pose by opening the palms slightly and hovering the elbows off the ground. If you're in seal, lower down onto the floor. Slide the hands next to your chest and we'll flip onto our backs. When you get there, hug both knees to your chest and we'll rock side to side for a couple of times. Inhale, open the arms to both sides. Exhale, allow the knees to fall onto your left side. Take a moment here to remind yourself why you're here today. Whenever I'm in an anxious state, I try to remind myself that even though it's inevitable that we get influenced and affected by our external worlds, we are at the end of the day responsible for maintaining our inner peace and calmness. There's a quote from Pema Chodron that I really like. It goes, "You are the sky. Everything else is the weather." Remember that you have the power to remain calm and you are the key to your inner peace. Using your core muscles, bring the knees back to the center. Take a big inhale here and exhale. Allow the knees to drape onto the right side. Bring the knees back to the center. Place your palms on top of your knees and we'll rock from side to side a couple of times, gently massaging your spine and your lower back. When you've had enough, bring your forehead to touch your knees, give yourself a big squeeze, and let everything go. Place one hand on top of your chest, the other on top of your belly. We'll draw a full circle by ending with another breathing exercise. This time you only need to fill your lungs with air like a balloon and slowly let the air out. Keep this going at your own pace and using your own lung capacity until you hear the sound of a bell ring. Take a big inhale in through your nose, open your mouth, and sigh everything out. Take 2 to 3 minutes or longer in Shavasana. Thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you on your mat again. Namaste.